first time.
Yeah. We're fishing these minnow type case plastic baits. But talk about exactly where the fish are and how we're catching them. I think that's kind of important.
Yeah, that last one that I just boated, he was very obviously, I mean, that fish came up out of 8 or 9 feet of water to hit a salty shad in 2 or 3 feet below the surface. And a lot of my clients will get on my boat and they'll automatically just make a determination that you take a look at the weather conditions. Once the sun gets high and the sky's blue, the water's crystal clear, you think you'd have to go down to the fish because the fish are going to button down a little bit closer to the bottom and deeper water on cover. And I will, and it happens all the time, I will get more fish to come up on this bait than I will going down for them. They're inactive down there. If I can get them to come up and look, that automatically has created a reaction in that fish. So he will come up and react to that bait before he will sit down there and eat a tube or something.
Right, because
like that.
he's down there, they're basically just kind of resting.
Exactly.
If it catches their
They're inactive
attention,
down there. They're inactive down there, and if you can create a reaction out of an inactive fish, you've automatically made that fish more active,
aggressive,
and he'll eat it.
Right.
And the action of these baits is, it's hard to beat it. You get a little wiggle in the bait. You can twitch it and dart it. You can just kill it and it just falls dead. I mean, there's a couple different ways to fish it.
Yeah, and it stays in that, what, maybe 2 foot range, I guess?
Yeah, unless you really let it sink.
Right.
If you just let it dead stick or sink, it'll sink because he puts a lot of salt in them.
There it goes. I got a fish on it now. Oh. Just come right out of the water.
He's still on it.
Yeah.
Unless that's a different one. Did he eat it?
Yeah. He's still after it. Again, there he goes again.
He's still coming after it.
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
There's another one with him. Look, there's 3 or 4 of them there. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It was a good year. He came out of that little pack of them there, 3 or 4 of them. He came right out and he didn't toy around with it either. He just grabbed it.
Yeah, one thing I like about this bait though, you got to, for the single bait that is, you got a variety of ways to fish this.
Yeah.
You can twitch it real quick, keep it up on top, or you can make go with 6 inches under the water. You can drop it to 2 feet under.
On a day like today, the key is getting it to sink that extra. And I tell guys when I'm teaching them how to fish it, especially in fast water, the 6 inches to a foot extra you can get that bait to sink is all the difference in the world, because forever this year I've been picking fish behind clients and I'll watch the way they're fishing it and they're reeling while they're twitching. Reeling, and the bait stays right on or just under the surface. I'll throw mine out there and I'll twitch it on a slack line and the bait will just keep sinking as I'm twitching it. So it's sinking, but I'm getting this as it's sinking, and you get 2 or 3 times more bites that way. Oh, look at them all coming in. Throw your bait in there. I'm gonna let him sit there. Right where that splash just went. There were like 3 or 4 other nice fish come in with him.
Nice fish.
Yeah, he's decent. Nice little fatty. A lot of them get hooked on the bottom jaw.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I can see they're coming up at it or something.
Yeah.
They're running at it.
See, he was one of them that was eating them because he's pudgy. There were at least 3 or 4 other bass come right in with him.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. If you can, I couldn't get my line in the water fast enough. If you can hold that fish out there, those other ones will come right at it.
And they'll come right at it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times what you'll see fish, a hooked fish will regurgitate what he was just eating. And other fish will come in and they'll just grab that food that he just...
Yeah, if he blows out a minnow or a crayfish or something.
They'll come right in and they'll confiscate it. It's respectable.
Yeah, you mentioned it. We we're just going down the bank here, and Blaine looked over and he saw some shad fry, and boom, he picked up a fish.
Like clockwork this time of year.
Yeah.
Find the shad fry.
Yeah, there. Now we had some shad fry. I just got a bite in there. And if there's a, that's what they're keen on. That's all. Yeah. There's a ton of them in there. Look at this. Oh,
Still after it.
He's still after it.
Throw out further. Both of them swirled on it too. I know they did. They were competing for it.
Bring him in. Let's look at him.
Been a while since we caught one.
And while you have that striper on the line there, let's talk a little bit about the stripers in the river. We have a lot of them. A lot of guys, you know, really go for them, and they're fighting in there. They're in there.
They are. We get a lot of them this size. A lot of, say, 14 to 20 inch stripers. There's a lot of them in the river. We haven't done quite as many. See, that one's got broken ones. See that?
Yeah.
Got broken lines. There's a lot of short ones in the river. And they're usually more active in the spring, and the bigger ones are much more active in the spring. If you want to get the trophies, you want to fish when the herring and the shad are coming up the river. The smaller ones this time of year, I'm not 100% accurate, or I'm not sure if I'm accurate on this, but I believe quite a few of these fish are resident fish now. I don't think a lot of these short ones are going back to the ocean. I really think they're staying in the river. Yeah.
I've caught
them right through October.
Exactly. Yeah. Through October.
Yep. So I don't think they're going back, really. That one that was with that fish was probably at least a 20 or 22 inch fish. He was bigger.
Now, do you find them like in packs or pods, or
yeah,
do you just
a lot of times
if you hit one, you're going to hit?
Typically, this is not an area I would expect them. They like current. They really like good current, deeper current. The guys that caught them in the springtime when they were shad fishing, they caught a lot of stripers in the spring shad fishing. A lot of the guys I talked to, and they're all right out in the channel, you know, following the shad up the river.
There you go. Those fish fight hard, don't they?
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Skinny mini, man, you need to eat. Stop. He got it in the top of the jaw. Dude, stop. Come on.
Yeah, nice.
That's a nice fish.
Aren't they pretty? I just love the color on those fish. It's just like bronze for that reason, you know? Nice fish. These fish are fun. I'm telling you. You got to come out here in the fall, get on the river, and enjoy this. This is this is what it's all about.
Good looking fish.
Nice fish. Nice fish. Come here. Well, this white tackle, man, this guy's a bruiser. He's a bruiser. Look at this rod. It's bending like anything.
He's going to make a good 4-pounder someday, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's a good fish.
That's a decent
good fish.
Come here. Nice fish. Look at the color on that fish. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That fish fought like he was 4 pounds. I'm going to tell you that right now. Nice fish. Beautiful